Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Hilchot Shemitah, year number 5. We'll be dealing with the topic of Heiter Mechira, selling the land to the Gentile for the year of Shmitah. It's the most controversial topic, probably the most controversial topic of Shmitah. And of course, it has to be analyzed like any other Sugya, without politics, without emotions, just straight, clear halacha. We'll have several sections in this topic, and this will be short shir number 1 on the topic of Heiter Mechira. Before the shaila of the Heiter Mechira even comes up, there's other shailot that need to be addressed. Let's take a simple case. Ahmed lives in Abu Ghosh. He's been there for a few hundred years, he and his family. No one contests that he's been living there. He has deeds to show from the Turkish Empire that it's his. There's no shaila of the ownership of the land, it is his. And he lives there and he grows fruits and vegetables in Abu Ghosh. Now, Ruvain, a Jew, wants to go ahead and buy some fruit from him during the Shemitah year. What is the status of those fruits? We're not talking about selling the land. We're not talking about any question, is it a sale? We're not getting into that. Simply, it's his land, at least for now. It's Hashem, at times of Migdash, things will change, but for now, this is his land, and he's living there. Are the fruits under his auspices, do they have Kedushat Shviit or not? Simple question. And the fact is, this machloka goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. There's already implications from the Talmudic times, what the status is. There Shulchan Aruch of Yosaif Karo, Avkat Rochail, and the Shalot to Tshuvot Shalo, he holds clearly it does not have Kedushat Shemitah. There's no Kedushat Shviit in those fruits, which means if you buy the fruits from Ahmed in Abu Ghosh, those fruits could be treated regularly. They do not have to be put in a special bin. They do not have Kedushat Shemitah, Kedushat Shviit. Other poskim, the Mabit and others held that they do have Kedushat Shviit. That the fact is it's part of Eretz Yisroel. And just like if you live in Ahmed's land, on his land in Abu Ghosh, you are Yotzi, Yishav Aretz. And if you live on his land, you have to keep 1 day Yontif, not 2. So the fact is, the Kedushat Aretz is also there for Kedushat Shmitah. This was a very big machlokas 500 years ago, to the point that Avkat Rochail had to put a chayrim, because on other shitot that make it clear, we hold it is no Kedushat Shviit to that produce from the Shmitah that's in the guy's land, and others, of course, argued, and he made it very clear that this is the psak. However, although most of Israel today has accepted the Shulchan Aruch psak that there is no Kedushat Shviit to Ahmed's land, any Arab's land that he fully owns during the Shemitah year, the Chazon Ish did not paskin that way, and he paskin there is Kedushat Shviit, and therefore if you buy from a guy the fruits that he harvested during the Shemitah year, it has Kedushat Shviit, which is fine. No problem with that, just you have to make sure you treat it with Kedushat Shviit. So that is machloket number 1 regarding the Sugya of Heiter Mechira. Before we even get to Heiter Mechira, does the fruit, do they have Kedushat Shviit? And the fact is it's machlokas. And according to the most poskim, they do not. You could buy it and just treat it like any other fruits. Throw them out when you're done. And according to Chazon Ish and all the followers of Bnei Brak, of course, follow him, that it has Kedushat Shviit. Really, this is an independent machlokas, unrelated to Heiter Mechira, because anyone that buys, who does want Heiter Mechira, but buys from Goyim, do have to know about this machlokas. And Mitzvah Hashem will see in the next year how this will affect other issues as well. Shalom.